So I'm a veterinarian and I just saw this post and I need to comment on it. So firstly is you can clearly see that there's something wrong with this puppy. I don't know what it is, but you can see that there is something wrong. And secondly, I want to acknowledge that yes, some vets can be expensive and some vets do abuse the position and do overcharge their clients. This is something that I've seen personally as well. However, I don't think that that is what happened in this case, and this is why. So I want to focus on two factors of this video, and that is the puppy and the cost of the examination. So this is clearly a very young puppy, and we have a condition called fading puppy syndrome, which is basically where a puppy starts to get weaker and weaker and eventually passes away. And this could be either due to congenital abnormalities or a viral or bacterial infection. And this is often very difficult to treat because it's extremely difficult to diagnose anything on a puppy. We can't run bloods, we can't do x-rays and ultrasounds. Like, that's just not a thing you can do on such a small puppy. And also it's extremely difficult to treat because you can't even get these puppies onto a drip. You can't give them fluids. Their bodies are not yet developed enough to take most of the medications that we can offer. So there's really not a lot that we can do when it comes to treating a puppy like this. Even if they do present in a sick way, we can perhaps give them antibiotics and some dextrose sugar, but the rest of it really needs to come from the mother. The mother can provide antibiotics, can provide nutrition, that sort of thing. And the second aspect is the cost. So he says it was $200 for an examination fee. From what I could see in this video, this is an emergency clinic, meaning that they work after hours. And based on the video, it looked like it was nighttime. So this is an after hours consult. What you guys have to remember is that that vet is a professional. That's a doctor that is there working outside of normal working hours to provide a service. And that has to absolutely come at a surcharge. There is a shortage of vets in the world. If that vet is doing that, they've chosen to go out of their way to provide that service at a time that is not when most people would be working, because she could be working at the day or he could be working during the day. So they are providing a service at a time that is not conventional, and they should be compensated for that. So the higher fee is definitely understandable to me. I think 200 might be a lot, but guys, I was in America very recently, and I mean, the entrance fee to a nightclub was like $50 to $100. So I think $200 to see a professional at out of hours time is really, really not that bad. It could be cheaper, yes, but I really don't think it's that bad. Now, the options that we have when dealing with this case is, number one, they could have said, okay, the puppy is sick, we should take in the puppy, we can run some tests, we can attempt to treat it. It is very likely that had they done that, the puppy still would have passed away, because often treatment doesn't work, they literally just pass away. In which case the bill would have been significantly higher. 200 would have been a little bit. Had they tried to treat and nurse that puppy, it would have gone up significantly higher and the puppy probably would still not have made it. The second option is they could have euthanized the puppy. They could have euthanized it right there because clearly there was something wrong with it. But most owners don't want to hear about euthanizing a puppy, and most people don't want to recommend euthanizing a puppy because it is still possible that the puppy could pull through. And the third option is you send the puppy home to its mother. The mother's milk is rich in antibodies that can help the puppy fight infections. The mother's milk is very nutritious and the mother can provide warmth. The best option that that puppy has of surviving is being with its mother. So sending it home was definitely the right decision. And that's something that I would have done as well. The only problem is that he said that the vet said that this puppy was completely healthy, which I don't know if that's the truth. There are always three sides to a story. So I think the vet would have said something like, no, there's something wrong with this puppy, but the best option that we have is to leave it with the mother, because that's really the only chance that it has of getting better. But we don't know what really happened in this scenario, but I don't think this is something that we can use to say that, oh, vets are expensive or vets are not caring, because this is a very complex situation. It is very sad that it happened the way that it did happen, but in most of these scenarios with puppies this young, they don't make it. Whether the vet said something, whether they didn't say something, whether they charged or didn't charge, that's the unfortunate reality of the situation. And if you find that you were treated in a bad way, then just take your business to another vet clinic. Really, just take your business to another vet clinic. Then at least the vet clinics that are overcharging will learn to behave themselves.